Okay. And so as I mentioned, we are group 5. My name is Maggie, and we also have Kisa and Kyle. So just a bit of an overview for our presentation. We have 4 different parts that we want to go over. The first one is just a brief introduction of an explanation of our inspiration, like where we got our ideas from to kind of develop the wireframes. The second one is the wireframe usability testing. We had 3 participants that did the testing of their wireframes, and then we got simple results from them. And then we're going to go over highlights, what we found, the information that we used to organize that we thought was pretty cool how we did it. And the last one is just a run through with the prototype. So with the first one, for inspiration, the key ideas that I wanted to keep in mind when was going through different websites to how to organize information efficiently was to make the information visually appealing as much as we can with the amount that we have to put in. Organization of the images and the information and even links or buttons, and to make sure everything's easily accessible. So the first one that I found really functional was, to be honest, this is my favorite. It's IKEA. I really love their website because it's very clean and it's very functional and everything's very organized. And right on the spot, you can see everything's very accessible. You can go on the search bar to search for something, and there's like a hamburger icon that you can immediately go to different aisles and categories. And then there's also like a clean just outlook of images right there for you to see. The second one that I also loved was the Canadian Tire website. It's very minimal, but they use several colors to kind of give a visual hierarchy of the buttons and also the different categories that they have, and it's very organized as well. The major commonalities between these two was that they all both had the user account that users can create. We really believe that with the user account, it can create more website traffic, and it gets users back to be more interactive, and it kind of creates a company trustworthiness where if a person were to go onto their account and look for a specific purchase in the past, they can remember what they bought, and perhaps they can go back on their account to see where their item is going through, and if they is coming to a local mailbox or not. And then so this is our wireframe and usability testing. The first participant, he had several suggestions that he made to me after going through both the mobile and the desktop. There was the shop part of the desktop. He said instead of adding to the cart, the view product would be better since it links to the large product page. The general FAQ part of the support page, he would rather have the drop downs be all of it be clickable instead of the arrow. With the sign up page, having more options for the person to type out their phone number instead of having the mobile or business or phone checkboxes would be nice. And so this is our participant 2. If Kisa or Kyle can go over the other 2.
Yeah, so this was my sister. I had my sister act as our participant for our wireframes. She didn't run into too many problems. It was mainly just the prototyping issue, and we were all working on that together, and her only complaint was that the shop wasn't linked to anything on the support page. But other than that, she found that the desktop and the mobile matched as, and that would be what she would expect from wireframes.
Hi, so this is my sister Olivia, and she just had a few navigation issues. She mentioned that it would be nice if the logo was clickable so it can bring her back to the start, as well as she was unable to click the cart icon so she can view what's in her cart. And that's it from Olivia.
These are just a few highlights that I found that were pretty great because we really tried to organize the information in a visual way, but it was very difficult because of the amount that is there. So the first 2 that the first one that we have is the carousel view of the other items. This is the accessories that users could purchase, and they could easily go back and forth between with the arrows from the left and right. And then I added a bunch of expandable drop downs for the amount of information that we needed to convey to the user from the general FAQ and to the how-tos. And this is going to showcase our final prototype. So this is just our main page. It's just like there's carousel images of rotating pictures to kind of give it a visual interest. I hit the shop button, and then you would bring down to the main products page. There's a bunch of buttons here under products where users could click on them to view them. So for example, okay. So I guess with the main page, there is the diverter, straight expansion kit, and elbow expansion kit. Kyle mostly worked on the main page with the products page. So if Kyle could kind of go over it a little bit further.
Yes, so for the beginning, there's quick buttons for each section of the shop page. So for example, if you were to click on the view product button, it will lead you straight to the description and overall measurements of the product. So this is the page here. And if you were to click checkout, it will bring you through the whole process of the purchasing. So if you were to click billing, it will bring you to the billing page and then to the confirmation. And then if we were to head to About Us, I'll lead you through that section. So here we included the mission statement and we did like an overlay over another image. And then down below, we added 2 rotating image cards. On the left would be the testimonials, and then to the right would be the news. And then down below it would be the privacy policy and terms of conditions. And if you were to click on those, it would lead you to a drop-down menu so you can read the information off of that. And yeah, that's our About Us page. So I believe Maggie will walk you through the support page.
Okay, so this is the support page. Kind of relating to the other previous About and Shop is we have a bunch of expandable drop downs. I mostly tried to convey visually appealing information, but it was kind of difficult. So I'll just walk you through. This is Downspout Divider. If you click here, as you can see, there's a little paragraph and there's like a little image of the downspout diverter. And then where is the downspout diverter used? There's also like a little images here left and right, and then there's small paragraphs that users can read. And then with this one, I didn't necessarily want to have too much repetition with adding images, so I just left the boxes white. But over here, if you hover, there's more information that users can see. And then what makes the downspout diverter the best for downspout? Here, there's little images in the background, and then users can also hover more info for more information. And there's different colors. And then recyclable. And then under here, there's the how do you install diverter. And I basically try to organize in a way where it's all in different steps with the amount that was from the PDF. And then here is the contact us page. It's basically just phone number and email with Larry. And then there's a overall broad email that users can email if they have any further questions. And there's social media, and this is all the handles that he has. And then we just added a sign up page where users could actually make an account. And then here is also the login as well. I believe Kyle, you added also like an add to cart, or was
Yeah.
it you, Kisa?
It was me.
Oh, you.
So
Okay.
if you were to click on the cart icon at the top there, it'll just show what's in your cart, give you a little description. You have a remove item as well as view product and checkout. And yeah, that will remove each item as you please. So yeah, that's the cart section.
And yeah, this is our prototype for the desktop. And now Kisa will be showing the mobile version.
Yep, so I'm just gonna share my screen. Okay. Can everyone see that? Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, so for when we started putting color to our wireframes and everything, we initially started with our desktop just to make sure that everything is mirrored exactly how we want it with the mobile, and everything is similar to each other. And as a team, we picked from the color palette and everything and played with the colors around on the desktop version and kind of took it from there. So after finishing up the desktop version, we went ahead and started with the mobile version. So a lot of the assets here mirror exactly what you see on the desktop. So for the homepage, like we included with the carousel images and everything, we also have the hamburger menu here, just so then you can easily see it on your mobile, and it'll take you through the different categories. So here we have different news and articles that we have found on the Rain Barrel's website. And here's just a slide up of how you can help out with the Rain Barrel or the OctoDiverter, different things you can do like conserving water, or you could become a fundraising partner because we did see that on their website, or you could simply just share their page and then it simply just slides down. So going back to the hamburger menu, we'll go through the About Us. So it views the mission statement, and then it has some company testimonials. And for the shop, we decided to make it mirror the desktop as well with the different categories, just to make it look more clean. So this is typically what a closer look would look like for the product, for the OctoDiverter. It would include the item description, and it will have what the package would include, and then even with reviews and everything. And we thought that here with the wrench tool, or whatever that icon is, it can be your way to navigate through the instructions, and that you can just pull it up very easily. And the support page is basically what you would expect from a mobile FAQ page. All of the frequently asked questions would be there. And the contact page, same thing. We kept it with the Canada and have all of the company's handles there as well, and then the company phone number and their address. Sign up page, so you can make an account, and a login page if you already have an account. And all the logos on each page navigates you back to the home page. So if you were to add something to your cart, this is kind of what it would look like with a summary. If you have a promo code, you can add that promo code. If you wanted to go back, you could go back. And if you are ready to check out, then it would simply bring you through this process similar to the desktop. So you have the steps: shipping, billing, and confirmation. And you can go back as well. And it also shows you what's in your cart, because you want to make sure that you're not buying anything you're not supposed to. And then going through billing, and then finish. So then it's a confirmation. And again, the logo brings you back to the home page. So that basically sums up a brief run through the mobile prototype.
Great, thanks team.